Susette.
And I'm Jeremy. We're field messengers for UNN.
We're here to tell you our story.
A wee bit.
So Jeremy and I met on the original app. We were in a group that was talking about healing devices. He had a Healy and I have a True Life device. And then later we became friends in our state assembly. And we all know how that ended for Oregon. And went our separate ways. And during that time, I ended up losing my job because I wouldn't follow the narrative and was looking for employment. And my daughter had just started attending an after-school program for other disability kiddos. She's 18 years old and she has Down syndrome. And in order to attend this after-school program, she needed to apply for DHS benefits, which is something I'd never done before. So I applied. We ended up going to this program. And then a couple months later, Jeremy and I crossed paths again, began dating. And he ended up moving to this town and we ended up spending a summer working the summer program at this agency. And by the end of it, we both decided
we could probably do this maybe even better. So we worked on that, worked together through the summer, and it was an interesting experience. A lot of it was really good because we had a lot of fun with the kids and we saw the kids start to have more fun.
We applied for certification because we knew this is what we wanted to do, is to start a different program that was, one, going to provide a living wage to all of the workers. We wanted to provide more enrichment and better activities for the kiddos. So certification ended up taking us about 5 or 6 months. We became certified. We ended up calling our agency Solin Sanctuary after Sophia. Immediately we started getting referrals, and the longer we got into this process, we realized what a significant need there is for kids to have this kind of connection. And we've discovered that the true disability in the world is loneliness and isolation. And we created what we call Sophia's Clubhouse, which is an after-school program, and we also have a summer program. And it keeps these friend groups together so they can support each other.
So we've been in business now for about 10 months, and we've grown from 0 to around 30 clients and around 50 employees. So it's grown pretty fast, and this is the closest thing we've done to marketing so far. We already have one location for Clubhouse. We're looking at opening another one in Klamath Falls. We also took, a delayed honeymoon. We got married a year ago, September. And it wasn't until August that we went on our honeymoon to Kauai. And while we were there, we ended up, instead of just getting to sit in our bliss and joy, we both got sick. So I ended up meeting with a friend and found out that her best friend also has a kid with Down syndrome. And so we talked, and then I met with that friend and found out they weren't even aware of services. So we thought, what? Maybe this is actually a big part of the reason why we went to Kauai, because if people don't know about services, what's going on? So we thought maybe we need to go back, get licensed, and start opening services to provide for the kids there on Kauai and perhaps some of the other islands. I lived on Oahu years ago in the military, so I was familiar with Hawaii and loved it and just want to be there more. So one of the things that we're venturing to do as well is to create an agency in a box so that we can share this with others to help spread what we're doing to up-level the industry even more. These kids 25, 30 years ago only had institutions to go to. The parents didn't have these type of services. So we're hoping to see can we say anything about assurance? So we've heard the call for creating solutions for the community. And we both had ideas, we both had different things that we'd become a part of and attempted to do. And this one finally just showed up. It's not something we thought we would do. It just showed up for us. And we got together and worked on it, and it's turned out amazing. So I would encourage you to find somebody you can work with to create solutions, because we can't work with everyone, but find that person that helps you, or that team of people that helps you feel like you're inspired and able to create together. Sometimes we're not meant to create with certain people, and some people it's like, yes, okay, follow that.
We never thought we would be starting a government certified agency ever, but we saw the need, we jumped into it, and we're expanding and we're changing things within the system. We already have connections in Hawaii where they would like us to come and present to their board and their council what we're doing with our programs here in Oregon. So I just feel like, look around you, find the needs that are needed in your community, and just go for it. You don't know where it's going to lead you. I feel like as things are changing energetically for everybody, it's just easier to push on a couple doors and really have things fly open for you and be able to move forward with some of these projects that all of us have been wanting to do.
Thanks for listening to our story. This is Jeremy and Susette reporting from Oregon.